Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the show here. All right. Today, I have gone down to 3 sets of 5. Why? Well, and it's for, thank goodness, because the kids were up early. But there's a couple things here. So I very much enjoy the 5 sets of 5 routine. And long story short, doing 3 sets of 5 just cuts down the training time by a decent amount. And mentally, you get to the second set, and you just think to yourself, "Well, I only have one more. Thank goodness." So, that being said, I don't know. I feel like 5x5 can be used for people with all the time in the world. Go for it. However, for the sake of time, and you really just interchange both of them. 3 sets of 5 is good. And then with the way starting strength does it, as opposed to strong lifts, you start using percentages and top sets and things like that. Although I think the guy that made strong lifts, Mehdi, has come up with like modifications. Anyway, what I'm doing is 3 sets of 5. And I figure that's just good enough. If starting strength has kind of built the entire program on that, I'll use that. And today I'm working up to, I think, 315. And no, my squat has been in the 400s before. I'm going to ease my way back because I want to get there. Again, thanks to Sam for the weights, the new 55s. But I want to get back and get my numbers back up there. The low bar is still working well. It's hard to see when I'm doing this if it's in the right spot. I can't really tell. I would need to change the camera angle to get like a clear view on it, which I guess I could, but I just want to get in and start going. Like I'm making these videos for the YouTube world, not just for my own sake. Another thing with this quote unquote low bar, I know Rip is always like, what, the longest effective range of motion, and I feel like more people can do low bar and just not go all the way down because most adults' ankles are not that flexible. That being said, I'm trying this out, and I always think in my head, oh, these are so high, but I'm so used to the super low Olympic lifter squat that these feel high. And then when I do this in the starting strength world, it almost feels like it's quote unquote too low. But, you know, same story here. I'm moving weight and my back still feels good. So I'm going to keep this up. At the very least, I'm still moving weight. And when I want to switch over to a high bar again, then I will still be generally strong. So it's not like I'm, doing pistols or something or body weight squats, hoping that maintains my squat. I'm actually lifting weight with my legs. So if I change the variation, that'll help. All right, so I did dumbbell press for a couple days. Now it's like, all right, well, the weight feels light enough. Time to actually get some real weight here. And so I didn't have a starting weight in mind, so it's kind of like one of those day one things. I did like 65. I was like, that's fine. Did 75. That was easy. So I went to 85. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to start here because I know the press, the whole like 5 pounds of workout, that's kind of a meme. It's not maintainable. And with the press, you're really going to hit a wall in about, like a month? So I just decided to go for it, and then I'll make modifications as I go. I think I did 85, 90, and 95, and they felt good. I feel like, I'm going to title this "Giving Starting Strength a Chance," because if people will just listen to, I haven't even read the books, but if you just listen to the videos for long enough, the program is not meant to be used for that long a time. Like, honestly, you should be able to go through a linear progression. If you're a complete beginner, maybe like 6 months, but they always harp on people that are generally strong or have at least some background in this. You don't, like with strong lifts, he kind of mentions this, but with starting strength, they really emphasize you want to get as strong as you can with the barbell as fast as possible, which means if you have a history in lifting, you don't start at a weight and only go up 5. Like, for example, my deadlift, I've deadlifted in the 5s before, so I'm okay with taking 10-pound jumps. Now, I say that, but this was tough today. So taking 10-pound jumps for a little bit, or even within, like, for example, the squat, within the workout, you can go up if it's feeling good. So that's what I did with my press. And then you don't just add 5 pounds forever. You may start adding 5 pounds twice a week or once a week, like with the Texas method. But everything else is like a percentage based on what you're doing. So you can almost go from just fed the joke of just add 5 pounds every single time to you're going to add 5 pounds at some point, whether that be once a week or every 2 weeks. All right. So the objective is to make sure your strength is getting increased, which means the weight goes up. Now, deadlift, very boring still. I don't know how much longer I'm going to do the deadlift every day. I think next week it'll be the last time. And then I'll move on to adding the power clean. And that's kind of my rant. So my dogma with lifting is that there is no dogma, and you always need to make sure you're learning what you can from different sources. So that's what I'm doing. And that's my rant. Thanks for watching. Bye.